Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today we're going to continue testing new fragrances. This is going to be part 3. It's going to be the last part for now. And this one is interesting because I kind of have a lot of one-off type of fragrances in this one. I'm going to talk about many houses that I have never talked about before, that I don't really know much about. This is kind of my introduction to many of the houses mentioned today. Now, the first one I'm going to start with is not that type of house. This is a very well-known house, and I have several of their fragrances. I've tested a lot more, and this is one of their newer releases. I'm talking about Oud for Greatness Neo from Initio. Now, I can't say that I'm a huge fan of the original. It's an okay fragrance, not the type of fragrance that I ever wanted to have in my collection, but it's an okay fragrance. Now, I was still curious about the Neo version, so I kind of suspected that it wasn't my cup of tea, but I still wanted to try it. So the notes in here are saffron, lavender, oud, fir, and bergamot. I won't lie to you, I have no idea what the exact notes are in the original, so I don't know how it compares based on the notes. But based on a scent, I would say there are definitely a lot of similarities, but they're not identical at all. This one actually feels heavier to me. Like, there is actually a lot of oud in this one. I'm getting it, and I also find it more aromatic, so I can definitely see the presence of lavender. I don't remember the original one being so aromatic. Now, the original one is just brighter. I feel like it's much brighter, lighter, a little bit easier to handle and easier to wear. This one feels much heavier, stronger, darker. Yes, darker. This one feels darker. To me, it's very much a masculine scent. I would not want to wear this. It's not off-putting, but it's not pleasant to my nose either. It's not something that I would like to wear or own, but it's a decent scent. Is it better than the original? In my opinion, no. If I was to choose one, I would go with the original. Like I said, I just find it lighter and brighter and more, I don't know, more mass appealing, more unisex in a way. This one, again, to me, is very much masculine leaning. Now, a house that I have been asked about multiple times is Mind Games. And I have never tried anything from this house before. Just, I don't know why, just that's how it happened, I never had an opportunity to try. And I was ordering something from somewhere, don't ask me where. And, typically you get like 3 complimentary samples from many places. And in this case, I got 2 samples from Mind Games. So these are not the ones that I specifically chose. I probably, looking at the notes, these wouldn't be the ones that I choose, but it was still interesting to test them. And I'm going to share my opinion with you about these fragrances. At least it's some type of introduction to this house. Now, the first one that I have is called Castling. Now, let's look at the notes. We have fig leaf, sea salt, bergamot, iris, lotus, freesia, sandalwood, vanilla, woodsy notes, musk, and vetiver. Now, the notes are not bad. Actually, I could have easily chosen this one. I think this one I could have chosen as the one that I wanted to test. It sounds like a kind of fresh, slightly floral type of scent. Now, combination of fig and sandalwood is tricky for me because I've tested many fragrances where both of these notes were present and where they did not work for me, because for me, this combination often comes off as pickle juice. So this one is also unfortunately pickle juice for me. I get that very, very strongly. It's floral pickle juice. That's what I get. So just please keep in mind that this is how my nose picks out these two fragrances very often. This might not be the case for you, but you know, all I can do is share with you my opinion. And yes, I do get floral nuances. So it's very watery type of florals like lotus, freesia, even more so than iris. Iris is not the strongest one here, but you get very watery type of florals with pickle juice, which is fig and sandalwood for me. Vanilla, I don't really get that at all. There's no sweetness in this scent for me. So yeah, needless to say, this one is a no for me, but keep in mind that these two notes are present and they're often a problem for my nose. Okay, second one that I got is called Ruel Lopez. I don't know. Again, keep in mind, I did not have a chance to choose these samples. These are just the ones that they sent me. So the notes in here are kind of interesting as well. Actually, there is black pepper, cherry, black tea, rum, davana, rose, leather, oak, patchouli. I mean, cherry, black tea, rum, I really like it. Patchouli, oak, beautiful. Leather and davana, I don't know. So what's in here? Yes, I do get pretty much all of the notes, more or less. There is a little bit fruitiness from cherry, but it's almost like some kind of cherry liquor rather than an actual fruit. Maybe because there is rum in here and it comes off combined with cherry like a cherry liquor. That's what I'm getting. Definitely a bit of leather and a bit of oak. Not so much patchouli, but maybe a little bit. But oak and leather are more present. Leather is pretty smooth, but it is pretty strong. And a little bit of kind of greenness from davana. That's how it comes off to me very often. And I mean, perhaps there is even some tea in there. It's kind of hard to tell, but I feel like because I know that it's there, I sort of pick it up. So it's kind of slightly leathery, woody, cherry liquor. Yeah, that's how it smells. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, this scent. I'm not sure if this is something that I would want to wear. I'm not sure. Perhaps it is also slightly masculine. I don't know. Although I think this one could be unisex, but I'm not sure if this is something that I would want to wear. Maybe I would prefer this on my husband, maybe. So it's an interesting scent. It's a nice scent. I just don't think it's my kind of scent. Okay, next we have a fragrance that I was very excited to test. This comes from the house of Sospiro, and this is Maraschino. This is another cherry scent. Oh my God, we have so many now. Like I remember when, when Lost Cherry came out, this was like, I think one and only cherry scent. There's so many different cherry scents now. It's kind of crazy. I really enjoy a good cherry scent, but I'm picky about cherries. Now, this one, there are a lot of notes in this one. There's cherry, strawberry, peach, apple, almond, jasmine, heliotrope, mimosa, orris, rose, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, vetiver, tonka, amber, patchouli. A lot of different notes. What does it smell like? Well, to put it simply, to me, it smells like fruity shampoo or fruity body wash. That's what it smells like. Do I get a ton of different fruits in here? Definitely. Is it exactly cherry, strawberry, whatever? Yeah, I'm not sure. It's some kind of fruit cocktail. I would say maybe apple is what, I don't know. No, honestly, no. It's just a fruit cocktail. There isn't any specific fruit that I'm picking out more than something else. No, it's a fruity cocktail. Are there some floral nuances? Yes, perhaps. Some patchouli and musk. Yes. Yeah. It's a fruity shampoo or fruity body wash. Is it pleasant? Yes. Would I like to use it in the shower? Yes. Do I want a perfume that smells like that? No, especially for that price. So pleasant scent, but not for an expensive niche perfume. No, it's a pass for me. Okay, next I think it's the newest release from Liquid Imaginaires, and I'm not even going to attempt the name because I have no idea how to pronounce it. You're gonna see the bottle or the name somewhere on the screen. This fragrance has a ton of notes, so let me read them to you quickly. There is pink pepper, blood orange, ginger, cypress, black pepper, grapefruit, cardamom, mandarin orange, rose, guaiac wood, raisin, cacao, plum, apple, akigawa wood, cedar, vanilla, tonka, vetiver. Okay, it seems like everything is in here, and it's sort of I don't know, a little bit all over the place. Like I don't know what to make out of these notes. Like, what is it gonna smell like? It's like they threw everything in here. What does it smell like? I don't really know what it smells like. It's some kind of undescribable smell because, you know, there are a lot of fruits and citruses in here. And yet when I smell this, I don't really get any at all. Like, I would have never guessed that there are fruity notes in here. I don't get them at all. I kind of get probably woody, spicy cypress more than anything else. Yeah, I get spices from cardamom, black pepper, whatever. It just has that spice to it. Definitely a lot of woodiness and kind of that cypress smell. Yeah, that's what I get. So to me, I would describe this scent as woody, spicy, green. Yes, not fruity at all. I don't know. I'm not getting fruits at all. So it's not off-putting, but it's not for me. I did not enjoy it. Okay, next we have new to me house. Never heard about it. Again, saw it in someone's video when I was ordering some other samples. I decided, let's try this one as well. This is, oh man, these names are killing me. So the house name is Fomoa Paris, probably not pronounced like that. And the fragrance is Panako Taha. Oh my God, this is terrible. My pronunciation is terrible. Please forgive me. Okay, so the notes in this one are mango, orange, vanilla, panna cotta, vanilla, saffron, musk, again vanilla, now Tahitian vanilla, tonka bean, and benzoin. So definitely there is a lot of vanilla in top, middle, and base. There is vanilla everywhere. Mango, I love. Panna cotta, very interesting note. So I was very curious about this one. What does it smell like? I definitely get orange, kind of that sweet citrusy smell. I do get a lot of saffron in here actually, and you know, it is listed in the base notes, but I actually get it right away. Mango, I don't know, maybe a little bit, but I would not say that it's the most prominent note. It's more like mango is somewhere in the background. Is there vanilla? Yes, there is some vanilla. I would kind of expect there to be more because it's listed in all three levels of notes, you know, but It's very subdued type of vanilla. Now, panna cotta. What exactly does panna cotta smell like? It's been a while since I've tried it, and if I'm completely honest, I don't remember exactly what it smells like, but does it have some kind of like, I don't know, foodie, desserty kind of vibe? It does. It does. Again, the fragrance is kind of light. On a lighter side, but not light. Like on a lighter side, it's not overpowering. It's not very dense. Maybe light is not the right word. Maybe more airy than light. Because it's strong. Like it's not fleeting. It's the lasting power is very decent. So it's airy, not light. Yes. Yeah, so orange, a little bit of mango, saffron, you know, some foodie, desserty vibes, a little bit of vanilla. Yes, I kind of get that. It's very pleasant. It's a very pleasant scent. It's a little bit understated. I'm undecided about this one. Like on one hand, I really like it. It's a very, very pretty, lovely scent. On another hand, I keep thinking, well, but does it really stand out from the other scents that I have? Do I really need a bottle? And here's where my hesitation comes in, because I don't feel like it stands out too much. Like it will be sort of lost in a crowd of other fragrances. That's kind of how I feel, but very lovely, very nice scent. I'm gonna put it somewhere on my maybe list, so something to keep in mind, but definitely I don't need to rush out and get it. Okay, next one is from Maison Tahiti, and I believe that I have tested their fragrances, a few of their fragrances sometime in the past, but it's been a long time ago. The one that I have today is Vanilla Park. Well, the name says vanilla. You know, I'm here for vanilla. The notes are interesting. There is whole wood. What is whole wood? I have never seen this note before. Yeah, very interesting. I'm assuming some kind of wood, some kind of green. I don't know. There is tangerine, heliotrope, vanilla, vanilla absolute, benzoin, cotton candy, coconut milk, styrax. So, okay, interesting. Again, don't know what whole wood is, but okay, everything else is really nice. And this one has, I can definitely see vanilla. I do get vanilla, but it's very kind of smoky vanilla. There's a strong smoky element. Like I would almost think there is incense in here. It's very, very smoky, almost slightly burnt kind of vibe in here. Yeah, very vanillic and very smoky, burnt kind of thing. Cotton candy, yes, maybe there is cotton candy added to this vanilla. Not so much coconut. Tangerine, heliotrope, not really, not getting that at all. So I don't know, maybe it's this whole wood that has that smoky element. I have no idea, but that's what I get in here. It's nice. It's a really nice vanilla scent. It's not your straightforward like vanilla or like vanilla ice cream type of scent. No, that smokiness gives it an interesting edge. It really does. I like it. It's really, really interesting. I'm gonna put this one also on my imaginary maybe list. Maybe it's something I will take a look at again in the future, and maybe I will add it to my collection. Okay, and that brings us to the last fragrance in this video, and that is Latte Homme from Perfume di Firenze. I know I've tested one or two of their fragrances in the past, and I came across this one and I thought, okay, this would be interesting to test. The notes in here are almond, milk, rose, anise, patchouli, and musk. Nothing too complex, but you know, a few interesting, tricky notes in there. What does it smell like? Well, this is a weird one. Yes, there is rose. I would almost say I get some other florals in here as well that are not listed. Very musky. A little bit of patchouli. Definitely no milk, no almond. It has a slight shampoo-y feel to it. Like, that's why I feel like there are other florals in here as well. So yeah, floral, musky, with a touch of patchouli, but not what the notes would suggest. Like almond milk, I'm not getting any of that. So this is kind of a boring fragrance for me. It's about nothing distinguishing about it. Like, it's just okay, it's an okay smell, but what is it about? Nah, it's about nothing. Like, I can't even speak about it for too long. There's nothing really to say about it. So it's a no for me. So there you go. We've tested all the samples that I've accumulated over the past 2 or 3 months. I hope that you enjoyed all 3 of the videos. Please share with me what have you been testing lately, and if you have any recommendations for me of fragrances that I need to test as well. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give me a thumbs up, to subscribe, and to comment, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!